Fixed versus growth mindset explained. The way we think about our abilities, intelligence, and potential has a profound impact on how we approach challenges, handle failure, and achieve success. At the heart of this concept lies the theory of mindsets, introduced by psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck of Stanford University. In her groundbreaking research, Dweck identified two primary types of mindsets: fixed mindset and growth mindset. Understanding the difference between these two mental frameworks isn't just academic, it shapes how we teach, lead, work, and learn. This article dives deep into the psychology behind fixed and growth mindsets, their real-life applications, and how you can shift toward more productive, growth-oriented way of thinking. Origins of the mindset theory. The concept of mindsets comes from decades of psychological research by Carol Dweck and her colleagues. Her work began with studies on how children reacted to failure. Some children rebounded quickly, while others were devastated by even minor setbacks. Dweck discovered that the key difference lay in how they viewed their intelligence and abilities. These differences formed the basis of her mindset theory. Those who believed their intelligence and talents were fixed traits tended to avoid challenges and gave up easily. Others believed their abilities could develop through effort and learning, and they persevered longer. Her book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success, popularized these ideas and brought them into schools, sports, and business cultures worldwide. What is a fixed mindset? People with a fixed mindset believe that intelligence, talent, and personality are static. They think you're either born smart, creative, athletic, or you're not. This belief system leads to certain behaviors. Characteristics of a fixed mindset: avoids challenges to protect their self-image, gives up easily when faced with obstacles, views effort as fruitless or a sign of weakness, ignores useful feedback or criticism, feels threatened by others' success, desires to look smart rather than be challenged, tends to blame others for mistakes. This mindset can limit a person's ability to grow. For example, a student who thinks they're just bad at math may never try to improve, reinforcing the belief over time. What is a growth mindset? In contrast, those with a growth mindset believe that intelligence, abilities, and talents can be developed through effort, strategies, and help from others. Characteristics of a growth mindset: embraces challenges as opportunities to grow, persists in the face of setbacks, sees effort as a path to mastery, learns from criticism and feedback, finds inspiration in others' success, believes skills can be improved over time, focuses on learning over appearing smart. People with a growth mindset are more likely to reach their full potential because they are not afraid to fail. They see failure as part of the process. The science behind the mindsets. Brain imaging and educational psychology back up the power of mindsets. Research shows the brain has neuroplasticity, the ability to rewire and strengthen with effort and learning. Students praised for effort rather than innate intelligence perform better and are more resilient. Feedback that focuses on the process rather than the outcome fosters a growth mindset. In one experiment, students who were taught about the brain's capacity to grow performed significantly better than those who weren't. Just learning that your brain can grow can boost motivation and performance. How mindsets develop.
Mindsets often develop in early childhood, shaped by parental attitudes and praise, like "you're so smart" versus "you worked really hard." School systems that value test scores over learning, social comparison with siblings, classmates, or media figures, and cultural norms that equate talent with worth. Luckily, mindsets are not fixed themselves. They can change over time with the right environment and self-awareness. Real-world applications. In education, teachers who foster a growth mindset in students praise effort, strategies, and progress, not just correct answers. They create a classroom culture where mistakes are learning opportunities. They encourage resilience and reflection. Students with growth mindsets score higher on standardized tests, are more likely to complete college. They show greater motivation and engagement. In the workplace, employees with a growth mindset seek feedback and learn from it. They adapt to change more easily. They collaborate more effectively and innovate without fear of failure. Companies that promote growth mindsets experience more employee development and retention. They foster cultures of continuous learning, and they encourage innovation and agility.
In sports and athletics, athletes with growth mindsets bounce back from defeats faster, commit to consistent training, and focus on personal progress rather than comparisons. Coaches who instill a growth mindset build mentally stronger teams, promote teamwork and humility. Dangers of the fixed mindset. While having a fixed mindset isn't inherently bad, it becomes dangerous when people avoid challenges and stay in their comfort zones. They fear failure so much that they stop trying. Or they label themselves or others permanently, like, "I'm not creative," or "she'll never be good at this." Over time, fixed mindsets can lead to stagnation in personal growth, low resilience in the face of obstacles, and decreased mental health, including anxiety and depression linked to perfectionism and fear of failure. Shifting from fixed to growth mindset. The good news is that you can train your brain to adopt a growth mindset. Practical tips. 1. Recognize fixed mindset triggers. Pay attention to inner thoughts like, "I'll never be good at this," or "If I fail, I'm a failure." Catching these is the first step. 2. Reframe negative thoughts. Instead of "I can't do this," say "I can't do this yet." 3. Celebrate effort, not just results. Reward yourself and others for trying hard, learning, improving, and staying consistent. 4. Learn from criticism. Don't take feedback personally. Use it to get better. 5. Replace the word fail with learn. Every failure contains information for improvement. 6. Set learning goals over performance goals. Focus on progress, not perfection. 7. Visualize growth. Picture your brain forming new connections every time you struggle or practice. Growth mindset misconceptions. It's important to address what a growth mindset is not. It's not just about being positive or saying you can do anything. It's not about ignoring natural talents or challenges. It's not a cure-all or motivational slogan. True growth mindset means embracing hard work even when it's boring, accepting failure as a teacher, and making consistent effort toward goals. Case studies. Case study 1, students in underperforming schools. In a study of low-income schools, students taught about growth mindset showed a significant improvement in grades and test scores. Just a few sessions learning about the brain's ability to change made a difference in motivation and performance. Case study 2, Microsoft's culture shift. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, brought the growth mindset concept into company culture. Employees were encouraged to focus on learning over knowing, leading to increased collaboration, innovation, and revitalized performance. Tools to develop a growth mindset. Books: Mindset by Carol Dweck, Grit by Angela Duckworth, The Power of Yet, children's book. Apps: Mindset by Dweck, mobile learning. Headspace, mindfulness and resilience. Fabulous, habit building. Journaling prompts. What challenge did I face today? What did I learn from it? How did I handle failure? What effort am I proud of? Conclusion. Your mindset matters more than your talent. A fixed mindset holds you back by making you afraid to fail and resistant to change. A growth mindset empowers you to take risks, persevere through difficulty, and embrace continuous learning. Shifting to a growth mindset isn't instant. It's a journey of unlearning old patterns, developing self-awareness, and choosing to see every challenge as an opportunity. The most powerful belief you can have is, "I can improve."